Hey guys, it's Matt. This week I'm camping. I'm cooking good food. I'm doing a little ghost hunting. I'm having a good serious talk with y'all, so stay tuned. Y'all, y'all, y'all need to go to bed. Alright guys, so where I'm at is basically right in the farthest corner of my yard, straight across from the Skinwalker Woods. It's to my right. I'm looking at it right now. My tent back there. Ever since I started doing this Skinwalker video series, I guess we could call it, a lot of weird shit's happened in life. And tonight, I just kind of wanted to take a night of camping. I wanted to take a night of cooking. I wanted to take a night of some good ghost hunting, and definitely having a couple drinks, and just filling you guys in on a lot of stuff tonight. It's gonna be a good video. There's a little chance of rain, so hopefully maybe it will rain, and we'll see what happens, guys. I'll let you guys see the setup here. We're gonna go get some more wood. I got my chair, my cooler, everything I need for tonight. Got this amazing tent. Like I said, we do have a chance of rain, so I set the rain fly out more right here. Let some air in. If it does rain, I can shut the window. This has been an amazing tent. Now the wood's right here. As you can see, my tarp set up. Over in this area is where I'm going to be doing some winter camping. We're going to be in kind of like the middle of this thicket right here. What you guys doing? But here's the set for tonight, guys. This will give you an idea of how close I am to the road. Oh, look at this, guys. That's awesome. That's country life right there, for real. Alright, so tonight I'm having a Miller Lite is a step 2. If you guys know about step 2, comment below. Alright, I know the lighting's bad, but let's have a drink. Oh. Oh, one more. here they come back again. Hi, how are you guys? Cedar County. Everybody's friendly. Alright, I'd like to take a minute to kind of explain, maybe debunk the K2 meter. This lantern right here has 3 AAA batteries in it. This is what I call my YouTube light. It has 4 AA rechargeables. Now, I'm going to show you. I'm pulling in closer. Now I'm pretty close to make my cell phone make it go off. So as long as I hold it out, it should be pretty credible. Alright, so basically at the end of that video clip right there, something went whoo. I'm going to edit the part where it does it, in case you guys didn't hear it. Like I said, Skinwalker Woods is right there. And yes, I'm in my yard, so I mean, that's just how close I am to it. So every time I said Skinwalker, I've heard noise over there. Alright guys, so currently it's about 8:15 at night. I got the fire built up. And after a little bit, I'm probably going to get dinner going. Now, I've just been sitting there kind of relaxing, listening to things around me, just hearing the sounds. Every once in a while, do you hear something that kind of gets my attention, makes me wonder what it is. I've been hearing a lot of that from over there. Maybe I got the attention of what's over there. Maybe I should go over there and see what's there. People always see my bucket in a lot of my videos and always wonder what I use it for, and it's always to carry stuff. Rally dog. Y'all remember that video where she camped with me and the coyotes walked up on us? Yeah, we do. I know y'all do too. That's scary. So, here's the fire. Here's the tent. There's the four-season tent. It's solid, except for the windows. It's black inside to help stay warm. But this is my honeysuckle. But Riley, every time I camp, she's always with me. And see how she's paying attention? She was just growling at something like 5 seconds before I picked up my camera. Now I have her between me and the Skinwalker woods. I have two Great Pyrenees right towards the house. I know you guys can't see them, but I was just getting dinner ready, guys, and wasn't filming. It is 8:45. Molly and Riley we just heard something over here in the woods. Not sure what it was. I mean, I'm not saying it's a ghost, not saying it's a monster, but something went off so loud over here that it got these two attention. All right, I want to add some beans. Oh, wait, here. Grab the fork. This should be pretty close to done. That's going to be good eating tonight, guys. All right, look at that, guys. My opinion, nothing beats some fried green beans in a cast iron pan with a delicious steak cooked on a fire. We're going to give this a few more minutes to get that sizzle, that taste, that flair, everything it needs. Going to pull it off, sit on this block of wood, let everything cool. And we're going to eat good here soon, guys. All right, now Spirit Talker has been on. It's 9 o'clock. Spirit Talker has been on since about 8:30 and has not said anything. Gonna get that last little bit of pan fry in and get ready to eat. All right, guys, that looks pretty well done. Go and pull this off. Gonna give that a few seconds to kind of like, I guess just chill. I don't know. Gonna throw a little wood on the fire. All right, so here's what it turned out to look like. I'm not going to sit here and film myself eating this whole thing, but nice steak. I'm going to add a little A1 on a plate. Get that good zesty zing in. All right, yeah. Oh my God, the butter and everything for the steak. Yeah, that's really good, guys. All right, I'm going to munch down. Alright, so like I got most of the way through the potato salad. There's like a quarter of a container. And forgot to show you guys that. So I got potato salad. Alright, most of the way through dinner. Still nothing from Spirit Talker, not a word. Alright, well, the whole steak's gone. I'm gonna finish that potato salad up. Spirit Talker, well, still hasn't said nothing. Got Molly here. I got Riley. And I got the fire going pretty good. So, we're gonna sit here for a little bit. It is now about 9:30 at night. Riley's definitely ready just to chill. And I know I'm stuffed, so it's time to kind of kick back and hang out for a bit. Alright guys, now's the part of the video where grab your drink, be it whatever it is, a beer, a whiskey, a Kool-Aid pouch, just anything, and let's take a few minutes to talk. I'm 52 years old and I deal with bipolar mania. Now, if you guys have paid attention to any of my posts on Facebook, I've been wearing this shirt for a few days. Now, it's not that I'm dirty because I shower like every day, but anybody that deals with like bipolar mania, they can honestly tell you that you find comfort in small things like the shirt you had on for a couple days, and that makes you feel better. Now, that being said, normally I stay pretty lifted, like I run off good energy most, like 95% of the time. That's where you see me going out fishing. You see me doing this video right now as we speak, honestly. And if you guys follow me on my personal Facebook page, I share a lot of funny stuff, and that just basically goes to show that I'm a happy person, which I am in general. I've got my son, I got my mama, I got you guys, I have my farm, I have my daughter, my grandkids, I have my cousins and stuff, my friends. But it's hard to like reach out and talk to anybody. Sometimes what may seem like nothing may be something, and you just find it really hard to. There's a flashlight just lit up right behind me. Not sure what it was, but like most of the time I'm very happy-go-lucky. I have so much energy. I vacuum my floors in my house. I clean house every day. I am constantly moving. I sit down a lot just to stand right back up like I have a spring up my ass. And I know I don't. And that's just part of this whole mess. Clearly I drink. I use marijuana as epilepsy medicine, where actual seizure medication was causing me to have grand mal seizures. Those are the kind where I'd fall down, I would hurt myself, I couldn't hardly talk for like 5 to 7 days. I felt really horrible, and I was about 10 years ago, I told my doctor I'm done with the seizure medication. I have a really bad back, and I used to be 6'2.5", but outside of Hemesville where the fish ponds and the big house is, I wrecked and hit that ditch, and my shoulders went up, down, so many times I accordioned my spine. Sections of my spine, instead of being vertebrae, they're just these sections basically, and it hurts, but I don't take pain pills. That's where the beer, that's where the weed comes in. It helps. Now, the weed I do smoke is indica, because when I do smoke a sativa weed, it really, just really wires me up. It makes me feel like I did when I used to do other narcotics, I guess. I had a bad one for about 20-some years of my life. I've been clean for 10 years off that, so I stay away from a sativa because it kind of makes me feel like I did back then. And an indica just balances me out. Men's health is a lot to so many people, but we tend to ignore it. We tend to think everything's okay. Where women, which I don't mean no disrespect, but women can make a post on Facebook about being down and feeling under the weather, and a lot of people will comment where men don't get that support. That's why I try to reach out to see, like, if I saw somebody made a post on Facebook, I'll comment, "You okay?" Sometimes it's the little things like that help us out quite a bit. Now, I deal with a lot. I deal with a lot of stuff I don't talk about. And maybe I should, but I feel like when I do reach out to talk to people, I feel like I'm annoying them or I'm bothering them, so I try not to. So this is where the camping, the ghost hunting, the cooking, the exploring, the fishing, that's where this all comes into play, because watching the fire right now, I can feel the heat off of it. I can feel the cool air behind me. It's really relaxing, especially after having a good meal. And honestly, it's hard for a man to reach out and talk to anybody, because, we're supposed to be strong. We got this. And a lot of times we do. Everyone does. We all make it through. We all survive. But, like, a lot of times we just need a little support. And I guess that's where I'm going with this. Basically, just don't assume somebody's okay. Now, am I okay? I try to think I am. I try to stay happy. I help others. I do what it takes to be happy. And it took 2 years of being single to there's just another flash right there, to understand who I am. And I'm glad I took this time to work on myself. It's helped my YouTube channel. It's helped me be more creative, and it's given me an outlet to where I can function more. I can focus on other things instead of what's bothering me. I can think of the next step. So what I'm trying to say is somebody's always there to listen. If you need somebody to talk to, reach out. Men's health, women's health, everyone's health, mental health, physical health, it's all important, guys. That's what I'm saying. Alright, guys. It's around 10 p.m. I said video and keep walking. Got the fire built up. Kind of just in here relaxing. So it said, you can feel me, can't you? Then it said hungry. You guys just saw the K2, there it goes again. Can you make that device over by my hat light up? There you go, thank you. Can you make 3 lights? Make 3 lights shine for me, please. There's a flicker. I'm gonna let you guys see there's the fire. I don't have any lights on. What's your name? Is there a skinwalker in the woods next to me? K2 went off. Should I be scared of this creature in the woods?
This is amazing.
This is amazing. Why? Is it because I can communicate with you? Is it because I have a gift that allows me to know you're around me? K2 just went off. I'm gonna let you guys look. My light. Do you feel at peace with me? K2 just went off. There it goes again. Can you say something? Whoa. Do this device right here. Now what this is, vengeance. My name is Vengeance. Alright. Now, I'm going to admit my dumbass didn't hit the green button right there. So that's why it wasn't on earlier. So, I'm man enough to admit I screwed up. by not turning this on, which I really thought I did, and I should have looked and noticed, but, you know, stuff happens. Can you see me? Do you see me sitting here right now?
I could haunt you.
I could haunt you. Could you haunt me, please? What could you do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead, sorry about that, but I'm going to go ahead and turn on this lantern. Could you make this light flicker? Could you make the device flicker? Wow, right as, there it goes again.
I'm playing games.
Are you around me? Are you what I'm hearing? Why do you want to play games? Why don't you just straight talk to me where I can hear you? That'd be very much appreciated. There's a warm fire. I'm in my shorts. It's a nice evening, nice night. Can you tell me how many of you are like here, or how many of you are around me?
Archangel.
Archangel. Alright, so I was going to bring out the SP7 Spirit Box, but the batteries are dead, and I keep forgetting to get rechargeables. So, I brought out Spirit Talker because a lot of the purpose behind it is, in my opinion, if a spirit can manipulate a spirit box, which is basically a broken radio scanning stations non-stop. Now, if a ghost, spirit, energy, anything can, Christy, I asked it to say its name a minute ago. Hello, Christy, I'm Matt. Where are you from? But in my opinion, if it can manipulate basically an AM, FM radio, why can't it go through a device like Spirit Talker? Think of the power, think of the energy, think of everything that's in your cell phone. You know, back when computers first came out, a portion of what they did, the computer towers was so big they filled like huge rooms. So stop and think, why couldn't a cell phone give a response? Why couldn't it use the energy in the cell phone, the power of the battery, the power of GPS, everything? Why can't it? Now, a lot of you guys may wonder what I do when I'm not ghost hunting, when I'm not camping, when I'm not fishing, when I'm not listening to my Great Pyrenees bark. I can tell you what I do. I tell you what, I play Clash of Clans, guys. We do great wars. We help each other with troops. Here's my base. So here's what I do. I just want to give a shout out to Snows Killer. That's the name of her clan. If you guys are interested in this. Now, if you really want to play, comment below. I'll give you the link to our clan, and hopefully I'll see you there. Now let's get back to this camping and this ghost stuff. Alright, so I was just sitting here taking a couple pictures for Instagram. Ozarks Exploration Unlimited on Instagram. We just heard noise over in the woods. Wow, this light's getting so damn. Alright guys, so it's like 10:35 p.m. Sunday night. The light is pure fire. I was just getting ready to wrap up everything. Don't leave yet. So let's just kind of recap everything. So Skinwalker Woods is like literally like 50 foot from me. I've been hearing stuff over there. The dogs have responded. Sweetness, my oldest Great Pyrenees, is on the porch. Riley is, you guys can't see her, but she's honestly like right there. And Molly, she ran over towards the barn where the goats are just a few minutes ago. So I'm just going to sit here and kind of watch the fire for a bit, kind of relax, enjoy this, because honestly I needed this. I need to get away. Yeah, I got to do fishing videos, and yeah, I do the ghost hunting and stuff, but sometimes videos like this are kind of necessary where you can hang out. You can, it just said you're hopeful, where you can hang out, enjoy a good meal, kind of reflect on life, get why we're here, and get why we keep doing what we do. A lot of things I do is just try to bring happiness to you guys. Maybe a video that was 10 minutes long, maybe that made you happy, and that's what I want. I know I don't get a lot of views, and that's okay. A lot of the process behind making videos, honestly, for me, is the creative outlet where I can be myself. I can come out here on camera. I can hold up a beer. I can film a video in the campfire light and say, you know, it's going on 11 o'clock at night. Okay, that's Chester, one of my goats coughing. One of my Nigerian minis. I know they're Nigerian doors, but I'm trying to like coin the phrase Nigerian minis. So if you ever say it, think of me. Now on my bedding situation, I have my 2 blue fall bags that you guys know from all my winter videos down. And I'm using my 0-degree sleeping bag. Not that it's going to be cold. It's going to be like 67, 68 tonight. It's just feeling. It's just really padded. The video where the Lifeline helicopter is called, I actually just threw the sleeping bag down on the ground with no padding, and I slept good. And if I can sleep good on the ground, it's a pretty thick pad sleeping bag. So I'm going to sit here and reflect for a little bit, enjoy my beer and a 420, and just know no matter what, I got this shit, and so do you guys. Alright, we got this shit. It just said hold out your hand, so you gonna touch my hand? Oh, excuse me, guys, sorry. Hold out my hand, grab this beer maybe. Follow us behind you and coffin. Right behind me is the thicket where I'm going to be doing my winter camping. So maybe by doing this camping, maybe I'm getting in touch with the Osage Indians that lived here. They're really thick. I've never been able to find a arrowhead. You could put a arrowhead down on a car head and point it at it and tell me that's an arrowhead, and I still wouldn't be able to see it. But about like 5 years ago, we leveled the ground for a swimming pool. I saw 2 pieces of an arrowhead, which I keep it on my sound bar still today. I feel like maybe that's a connection to the Osage that lived here. Maybe by getting out of the house and camping, maybe.
You heard us.
I just heard something behind me, and it said you heard us. So maybe by doing this camping on the land, I'm going to be more connected to the Indian spirits that once thrived here and lived here, made arrowheads, camped, lived, ate, gave birth, you know. Maybe this will get me connected. I have so many questions about life. I have so many questions about my area. Maybe this is the beginning of a journey where I can actually go out and understand more life. I've been single now for 2 years.
Little girl.
Little girl, that's weird. What little girl? But I've been single for like 2 years, and I just wanted to take this time for me, my son, my channel, my farm.
Careful of the witch.
Careful of the witch. If there's a witch here, I'd really like to know. Could you give me the witch's name? But for real, guys, like, maybe this is the path I need to be on. Maybe going out camping, maybe living off the land, taking my 3-year-old son Robert with me, and teaching him everything I know.
Want to know the truth?
want to know the truth. What was I just talking about? Everything happens for a reason, guys, and right there's the evidence. Alright, so after filming that segment, it said, Kevin, the K2 spiked. Really quick, could you make that spike again for me? I appreciate the land I live on. I'm thankful for it. I will always do the best I can to preserve the land for me and my family. Hopefully I make whoever's here proud. The wind's picking up. That's kind of weird. The wind's... When? I'm doing it right now. Alright, so I'm going to get ready for bed. We're just going to use the light of the fire. You can see in my glasses. Right there, guys. That's pretty cool.
Miracles.
Miracles. My family's been on this land since around 1986. A lot's happened here. Life, death. It's just something that is basically every day for us here. Would you like me to camp on this land when it's cold? Maybe experience what you felt. You guys, I'm going to, so.
Don't like investigators.
We don't like investigators. Well, don't think of me as an investigator. Think of me as a person who lives here and cherishes the land like you did. Please keep that in consideration. Not gonna lie, that big old Molly girl right there just kind of had me on alert. I could hear something right over there. I figure it's on these big dogs. My nose is getting plugged up. Hi, Molly girl. Hi, baby. She's so pretty. K2 just went off. It like really pegged out. There's the coyotes. Hang on, I'm digging for my light. It's about 11 o'clock. Coyotes are howling. There's my girls. All right, guys. So it's a little bit after 11 and it is raining. I just built the fire up. Just got everything put up. Going ahead inside the tent, guys. See you there. Okay guys, so it is now midnight and I'm tired. I'm gonna go ahead and get in bed, and if anything happens during the night, I'll film it. Now, the part where you saw the rain outside, I got in a tent and it rained for like probably 15 minutes. Just light sprinkle. Told you guys I'm getting tired. But yeah, it's midnight, so it's been a pretty eventful night. I think we got some good evidence. Made a good meal. Definitely getting some good use out of this little one-man hiker tent. It's 4 foot wide by 7 feet, so it's like the perfect size for me. Or like when I have Robert with me, because in the video where we tried it out that night, we both slept pretty amazing. So I'm gonna get in bed. Hopefully it starts raining, and if anything happens or as I get up, I'll document it and let you guys see what time it is. Good night, guys. All right, guys, it's about 7:30 in the morning. It rained most of the night. I stayed dry and warm. I really do like this tent. It's a pretty good tent. I'm gonna go ahead and get up and get around and get day started. All right, thank you guys for watching. Comment, let me know where you're watching from, guys. Well, there's what's left of the fire. It burned till about probably 2:30 when the rain started. Now this tent, I'll tell you guys, this is a really good tent. It's 7 foot. It's 4 foot wide here at the widest point. The rain fly goes all the way down to the ground. So like last night when it was raining, I didn't have any worries. I didn't have any concerns of getting wet. The roof right here was the only place I was concerned about any water building up. And I never had to hit water in the middle of the night, knock it off. And when it was raining really hard, I could hear the water coming down there. So I stayed in there pretty dry. I really like it. This was the tent that was donated to the channel. And even if it wasn't donated, I already planned on getting one anyway from watching Crazy Quaddy on YouTube. He had a tent like this and he liked it, and he's a little bit bigger than me, so I figured if he could do this, I could. So yeah, I'm really glad that I got that tent. I really do. I really am. I really appreciate this tent. I'm gonna start having some more adventures too, so you guys stay tuned for the next adventure.